This is Durham railway station. And today is the Autumn Equinox. To mark the occasion, I'm going to try the Durham City 7 Hills Trail, of which this is the official start point. Just outside the station is an entrance to Warden Park, which incorporates the first of our 7 hills. William Wharton, who gifted the park to the city in 1858. The Way, by Hamish Horsley, originally commissioned for the Gateshead Garden Festival in 1990. Here's a photo I took back then. They've weathered nicely over the years. Anyway, this is hill number 1, Whinney Hill. And this seems to be more or less the summit of it. I hope that's not an omen. We're starting to climb hill number 2, Western Hill. But first, a slight detour. The initials WLW are the giveaway. William Lloyd Wharton, he who endowed the park we were in earlier. He caused it to be built in 1850, partly to provide employment during a recession, and partly as a gift to Durham University Observatory. It was lit up at night and used as a beacon to determine due north during astronomical studies. Now it's a home to owls. The top of Western Hill seems to be pretty much built over. This may be the summit. The Flass Burn, a tributary of the River Wear. This isn't counted as one of the hills on this trail. In fact, the leaflet surprisingly doesn't even mention it. This is Maiden's Bower, a Bronze Age round cairn. Yes, it looks like a barrow to me as well, but officially it's a round cairn. And no, I don't know the difference either. The site of the Flass Well, also not mentioned in the leaflet. It was believed to be haunted by the ghost of Jane Ramshaw, a maid murdered in 1789, whose killer was never caught. I'm not clear whether she actually died here, or if she still haunts. The Durham Miners Union HQ, currently undergoing renovation. Redhills is also the name of hill number 3, which we're now ascending. And now into St. Bede's Roman Catholic Cemetery. Opened in 1866, closed around the 1960s. above the A167. Looking across the site where the Battle of Neville's Cross took place in 1346. England versus Scotland. England won. There is an interpretation board, but it's a bit too faded to be much use. The remains of the Neville's Cross Monument. It's not actually for sale. The board relates to the house next to it. It was somewhere around here that things started to go pear-shaped. The directions weren't very clear. Or maybe I misread them. The prophecy of the tree we saw earlier came back to haunt me. Luckily, a nice lady gave me the directions to get back on track. I don't think I was exactly following the trail at this point, but who cares? We're on hill number 4. Observatory Hill. And here's the observatory. Founded in 1857, the obelisk we saw earlier was built for its benefit. Although you can't see it from here now. The observatory is now a weather station, providing data to the Met Office. There's that big building again. And just to the left of it, Penshaw Monument, on the outskirts of Sunderland. It turns out that today was also the day when all the new university students descend en masse. And ascending hill number 5, Windmill Hill. We are now very much in university land. Anyway, here we are, Windmill Hill. The trail has us descend by another route. The Oriental Museum. I always say a video is never complete without a girl dressed as a badger. And so on to Hill 6, Mount Joy, also known as Buck's Hill. The leaflet admits that this is more of a plateau than a hill. That ridge in the road may be the nearest thing to a summit. Now entering Great High Wood. Maiden Castle, the remains of a hill fort. And hill number 7, Whinney Hill. So that's all 7 hills visited. But the official trail actually ends at the cathedral. Gate Bridge, designed by Overroop. And there's Mr. Overroop himself, overlooking the scene. It's a bit weird. Like a death mask that someone has put a pair of glasses on for a joke. And here's that big building we kept seeing. Durham Castle over there. And that's about it. End of trail, end of video. It's been an interesting trip around some bits of the city that were new to me. The instructions in the leaflet could be a little ambiguous in places, but I only actually got lost once. Hope you enjoyed the trip too.